The Rehabilitation Center of Wild Animals is part of the Mata Atlântica Biosphere Reserve in the so-called Greenbelt near South America's largest city, Sao Paulo. This is one of the largest remaining parts of the Atlantic forest, a biodiversity hotspot of which only 7% remains. The Rehabilitation Center was founded in 1988 near Jundiaí. Every day at least 3 animals are brought here by police, firefighters, or members of the public. About half of the injured are birds, and many need urgent treatment.
The majority are either young animals and you have to provide them with food and warmth, or they arrive having been run over. So we also have to provide first aid, run quickly, and try to relieve the pain and cure whatever they have. The majority here are emergency situations.
The number of parakeets wounded by kites using nylon lines is increasing. Many need to have feet amputated. The vast majorities of these birds are domesticated and cannot be reintroduced to the wild. They find sanctuary here or at other institutions. Many of the animals are babies whose mothers have been killed. Hidden in the marsupial pouch are young opossums that spend their first 3 months here before being released. Their mothers were killed by domestic dogs. This boa constrictor from the Amazon will have to stay in captivity. Releasing it here may cause problems with local residents. About 200 animals will have to stay here for the rest of their lives, and the numbers increase every month. Animals such as tame foxes and wolves couldn't make it in the wild. Isis, a 6-year-old maned wolf, was born here. Her parents were treated at the center after being run over by cars. Animals are released back to the wild as soon as possible, but this howler monkey has had to wait until the location of his family was found. Today he can finally go home. This armadillo was raised as a pet by a local family. Due to lack of a proper diet, it lost the movement of its hind legs. The center's cook massages it for 30 minutes every day. Thanks to her efforts, the animal is quickly improving. Jorge Campos and his wife, a veterinarian, are also involved in conservation efforts here. Campos is involved in reforestation here in the reserve, while his wife works with a veterinarian team taking care of the animals.
Aside from the puma, practically all animals of Sao Paulo state are found in this region. Due to development, many of these animals are preyed upon or run over, or victimized by fires, or even victims of wildlife trafficking.
A coati spent a month here in treatment. After many x-rays and antibiotics, it can now move its legs again. With the aid of the environmental police, a remote spot is chosen and the animal is released into the wild.